Hello and welcome to today's tutorial video. This is SSPD077 and today I'm going to be teaching you all how to hand rig models. Now please keep in fact that in order for you to do this correctly you got to use Blender, and you got to use pretty much the new one. I would say use it. I used to use the old one. I'm just going to show you some we're going to rig, just to give you an idea. We're going to be pretty much rigging this. We're going to redo it. I'm going to show you how I done it so you can rig it. You'll understand why all the bones are got the numbers by them. I'm going to go through that and explain why that happens. I'm just showing you. See, I had to fix the weight there. Too much weight up there, but that don't matter. That's an easy fix. Let me see if I have the original without the bones. It's fine. I can delete them all. But yeah, this is what we're going to do. And then I'm going to show you how to rig a flag, like rulers. Which that should be pretty much. I'm trying to find the flag. Yeah, there it is. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go in the outfit real quick. I'm just going to copy it. And now we're going to be creating armatures off of pre-existing armatures. You can also start from scratch, which I'll show you how to do that too. Now be in mind that this may take me 30 minutes, maybe an hour, sometimes longer. It just matters what kind of rigging I have to do. When it comes to like full skirts and stuff, I go by my teacher Danniellahill from Mogul Outfitters, the way she showed me, which is 3 sets, sometimes 4 sets of bones. It just really matters. But pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. We're going to bring this in. And we're going to get rid of all these bones. We're going to use that as our coming off. Okay. Now we've got to go to this and we've got to remove all the weight. We're just going to act like this is just normal. The only weight we're going to leave in there is none of it. Okay. I'm going to export this real quick. Okay. That's your second layer right there. But you don't have to worry about that. We're going to hit in to bring up our small table here. Now you got to understand one thing that you're going to have to understand really quick is we're going to be using this to rename bones. We're not going to use this. We're going to be using this. So hold in your control if you know how to use your lasso. You hit E for extrude. Hit it and then click your right mouse button, or now you're going to just press G and Y. That'll go this way. We're going to create one bone in the middle. Now remember, we're going to be doing a lot of maneuvering around. So if you have to, just spin your camera whatever way you think you need it. That's about right where you want the bone. Now we're going to extrude again. We're going to go all the way down. We're going to hit E for extrude, click it, G, Z, go downward. All the way down to there. Now you're going to hit GY. That's going to take it forward. and we're going to begin to try to get all these bones lined up. That's too far, so you want to hit GZ back up. Now you're going to hit GZY. You want to try to get this one in the middle. This is going to be the middle bone. This is going to be skirt. All these bones are going to be skirt. So this is the middle. We're going to do 4 sets of bones, 2 on each side. That'll be 5 total. So this will be A, B, C. This will be C. Okay. We're going to hit Shift, hold Shift, hit D, GX. Don't worry if it doesn't look right yet. GX. Grab it all. GX. Don't get it all to the outside. GX. Right there. Turn your camera if you have to, because you've got to make sure that these bones are laying on top of the mesh. Don't put them away from the mesh or it won't work right. See, it's not even right. So you got to make sure that you do this right. Okay. That's A. Hit Shift D again. Next set. Move it to here. GX again, right to there. That looks about right. Now we're gonna hit Shift D on both these, and we're gonna hit GX. We're gonna move these all the way over here. GX. Remember, don't worry if it's not right. It needs to be. We'll fix all this before we add the weight to it. GX. Try to get all your bones to alignment with each other, because you want them to have a certain weight to them. Which I'm just checking to make sure they're on the weight. Skirts are more complicated to do because of the twist, but that's why we have the shift, the WD, where you'll hit W and you'll subdivide, which we're going to do here in a second. We're going to do it a few times. Our total, we want to have about 40 bones here. You can have up to 50 if you want, but it's best to have so many sets. That's A. That's B. That's C. Oh, not X. C. D. And E. There we go. There's our set of bones. We're now going to subdivide. Subdivide, you hit W, or you can go to Armature. And you can go down here to the W. Hit W, subdivide, 1, 2, 3. That should be about enough. That's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 bones. So 3 is what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. Same. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we just got to do the middle. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there's our bones. I'm just looking. I have to check. Because see, some of them bones are not hanging on to onto the cloth, but I'll show you what happens. Click on that, hold shift, click on the armatures, hit control and P, go to auto weight. Now we got to check and see if all of our bones are here. I got to remove that bone. Which that might have just screwed up the weight. Yep, that probably did screw up the weight. That bone don't matter. Yeah, always make sure you delete your extra bones you don't need. That's what I try to explain to people that are getting into model thing. You don't need certain bones. You only need them for, like, if you're importing and exporting them. Okay. Let's try this out in XPS. That's Saber outfit, copy 2. Let me get my camera situated right. Okay. Let's check our skirt. And there you go. The skirt's fully rigged, as you can see, just in a few minutes. And see, each of these bones, that's going to be like your right side, 1A, like 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, all the way down to your button, then your 2A, 2, and then you'll have your middle, then you'll have your... But like I said, you can also get rid of the middle bone there if you want it, and you can just throw in more, and you can have, instead of 5 sets, you can have 6 sets. I always wonder why that is. How the main one is always at the bottom. Always found that funny. But yeah, there's a quick way of rigging. Like I said, it doesn't take that long. We'll go through it one more time just to show you again. So we'll just get rid of all these bones again. We'll hide that. Okay, get rid of the weight again. We'll do this one more time. Except this time I'll go through it a lot more thoroughly with you. Oh, crappy. Ah, it's fine. I'm just kidding. Okay, tab to go into your armatures. Hold in your control to make your swivel. Remember, you can hold in control and shift to remove it. Lasso, or you can go in close as you can. Make sure you're onto the side here. Hit E. That's going to make a new bone off of a pre-existing bone. E. Right click or left click. Hit G. That's going to move it. If you feel that it's not working that good, you can turn this on, but you have to hold shift in. This to make sure it doesn't travel off any of the things, but hit G. Y, move it out just a little, come to the front here, make sure that it comes out to about there. You don't want it to go out any farther than that. Now you're going to hit E again, extrude, except this time we're going to go downward, so hit GZ, go to there, go right here, GY, bring it to the middle right here. This bone is going to be our skirt, so rename all the bones skirt, remember? Skirt. Remember, we do not need that bone anymore. We'll delete that last. Now we're going to hit Shift and D. That's going to create a new bone. We're going to hit G, X, We're going to move that to there. We're going to hit G and X again. We're going to go to right there. We want to check and make sure that our bones are laying on top of the mesh. If they're not, remember that you can grab both of them, which we'll just get rid of that. Hit G and Y. Just go back just an inch. Don't go back too far. Okay. G and X. That's not where we want it, so G and X on that. We want that about right there. Okay. There's one skirt bone. That's going to be A. Our next one's going to be B. Remember, Shift D. Create a new bone. This is being a lazy bastard, as I like to call it. Right there. Don't go too far over. Go down here. GX. Right to there. Okay, there's our two bones. That's going to be B. And just to show you that I'm not faking it, which that can usually happen, somebody just say, oh, you're not saving it, you're just faking it. Up here, let's do it this way. The log means the bones have been cleaned. There we go. Alright. Remember, Shift and D again. GX. Right to there. Don't worry about alignment. We'll fix that. GX. Try to line them up the same. GZ. GX. So I can see what I'm doing. GZ. Oh, got one missing. See how it's off? You can actually see two of them are off. We're going to have to fix that. There we go. GY. Well, let's just grab both of them. GY. Okay. That's A. That's B. That's D. That's C, I mean. That's D. That's E. Okay. Our bones are now where we want them. Remember, click on the mesh part, make sure it's got no armatures or weight to it, and then hold in Shift again, click on this, Control and P with auto weight. That's usually your best bet. Now we'll check it, just make sure there's no extra bones. Alright, now we're going to export. Front dress, we'll just go into here and create a new mesh. Alright. Okay. What did I do? Oh, I see what happened. Oh, I didn't subdivide them. That's funny. Now that's really funny. But the bones do work. Okay, remember we're going to subdivide them. Subdivide is W, so 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's not that many bones. And then subdivide them one more time. 1, 2, 3. There's our bones. Okay. Control. Check now. Stop, Lila. There we go. There's our lovely bones. See, it's low res, so it clips through, which I'm trying to learn how to get better at my creating parts. But there you go. You can see that it fully bends. It doesn't have any bad weight to it. But there, now you can see it. Now we're going to do something a little different on this next one. I should be at 22 minutes. Okay, that was 1 down. Now we're going to do something a little different on this second one. I'm going to get rid of all the bones. I'm going to show you how to just do it from scratch, which we're going to use ruler, which I'm just going to grab the flag spear. I'm just going to create a new folder. So I should need. Okay. Now this is going to be exactly how you do it from OBJ or something. So here we go. I gotta find the flag spear. We'll just grab this. Okay. Now this is perfectly how you want it because it's on the ground. So we're just going to get rid of all the bones and all the weight. Okay. Now we're going to go to Object. We're going to go to here. We're going to add a bone. Armature. Right now it's a stick. I want to go to Object. I want to go to Genome. Transform origin to genome. There we go. I'm going to hit G, Z. I'm going to bring that all the way down. I'm going to rotate this bone, which I got to find. That's why I hate the sticks. I'm too far. Might just be best to rotate it. Rotate X should be. Okay. G, Z, down. If I got it off a little, I'll fix it. I need to turn on X-ray so I can see. This may take me a second, so I apologize. I got to line these bones up almost perfect. You can always tell when they're perfect by the line. See the little line in the black? You'll know when you got it straight. That's where I want. Now I gotta check. Okay. Okay, this is going to be our root bone. This is the root. This is pretty much what the weapon's going to run off of. Okay, now comes the fun part. We're going to extrude off this. We're going to go all the way to the middle. So we're going to hit G, X. Nope. It's going to be G, Y. Which we're going to go to here. That's first set. Go. Let me check and see if I'm in the middle. Because I want to go off the middle. Alright. This bone doesn't matter. This bone's just a throwaway bone. Okay. Now I'm using my numbers a lot here because I have to. Okay. So we're now going to be going E for extrude. We're going to go GY. Nope. GZ maybe. Nope. GX. Yeah, GX. Okay. Now we want to go all the way down to the bottom of this flag. So, yep, GX, I mean. Right to there. This is the first bone. So that's going to go GX. Nope, GY, I'm sorry. That's going to go right to there. And we're going to hit GX again. We're going to move that bone. Well, we're connected to it, so crap. I'll have to leave that bone in the middle. Alright. We're going to call this flag FAGG. Because that's what the people on the stream wanted it to be. We don't need this bone now. Now we got our bones. We're now going to go to Shift D. And we're just going to start getting these bones where we need them. Shift D again. G, which is right there. Now we're going to go Shift D again. GY. We're going to try to get these where we want them. Now I got to make sure that they're on the flag. Which they look like they are. Okay. Okay, this is flag A. Oh, shooty Wade. Flag B. See, pretty much the same thing. Flag C. Flag D and flag E. Now we got to do some editing real quick. So, going back. We're just going to make that out just a little more. We're going to do that to these as well. GX, we don't want them to go out too far. You could have them touch like that. Now we got to move these out so that they're touching the flag here. That way it flows. Right. Okay. Okay, we've got our bones. Now the hard part is I got to make sure that it does not get the flag. It doesn't get this catch up in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these GX right about. Alright, we're ready to begin adding our weight now. Remember, we're going to subdivide these 3 times. Do them one at a time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there's our bones. Okay, we are now ready to add weight to all this. So we're going to click on that. We're going to click on our armatures. We'll try to. Hit Control and P again. Auto weight. Now we're going to have to do some fixing before we do this, because the flag is going to have weight to it for the spear. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go and manually find out what has weight to it and what doesn't. The best way to do this is just go through the bones and check. That's fine. So we can hide that. It's usually the E that has the problem with the weight. I might have done it this time without getting weight on it. It's probably going to be E though. Nope. Bingo, found it. Knew it. Okay, so it's F. Alright. So we're going to go to remove. Now that weight's there, you see it's not there anymore. Bingo, 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 like with the pingo. I gotta go all the way up. I gotta remove this section here. This all should be removed. That only goes to the flag. That gets assigned. There we go. Okay, now let's check it. All the weight. Okay. Now let's check and make sure that it works right. Like I said, we might have a couple errors we might have to fix, but that'll be fine. Fixing errors is no biggie. I gotta go to ruler now. Flag spear. Here. Okay. Raise it up. That'd be minus 90. Okay, let's check our flag. And there you go, guys. There's the flag. It waves beautifully. It's proud to be an American. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that waves. Perfect. And there you go. In just a few minutes, you learned how to hand rig a flag in a front of a skirt. We're going to get into a bigger video, but I just don't know when I'll have time to do that, because I'm probably going to need about 2 hours to do a skirt, a full skirt with a full rig, which I'll show you what I mean by a full rig. I'll show you Saber's dress. So you can just, actually let's save that real quick and I'll show you how many bones it has in it. So we can get an idea before they get renamed. 41, see? That's usually what I want, is about 41 bones. Okay, Saber. Stop it, Lila. This should be the dress. Which we'll get into a rigging like this soon. Which is a full rig. This is probably 167 bones. Minus the 3. which we'll get into that soon. That's going to be a big video. That's about 2 hours of work right there, putting all them bones in that. Because it's not that it's hard to do. It's just that you gotta keep doing this right here. Stop it, Lila. You'll be slowly moving bones like this. You'll be rotating them. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, never be scared to ask me. Note me or anything if you want me to explain it better in the comments below when I upload this video. I'll be more than happy to do it. But I hope this video was helpful and it showed you how to do rigs yourself. This is SSPD signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed.